Hey guys, Jessica Tutton here, and in this tutorial we're going to look at how to create a landing page in LeadPages, one that you can use in your Facebook ads to drive traffic and generate leads. This particular landing page that I'm going to share with you and recreate with you today converts leads at around 70%, and it takes under 10 minutes. It is so simple and easy to create. So let me introduce LeadPages to you and show exactly how you can set this up for your business. So today I wanted to show you how to create a landing page, and this is the exact landing page that I'm referring to. It's very simple and clean and easy to create, and this is the exact landing page that I created that has a conversion rate of over 70%. Now there's a few things that I wanted to point out. Firstly is that you'll notice there's not a lot to look at. And that's the exact point of having a landing page, is that there are no distractions. There's no menu bar, there's not a lot of text, and single objective people have when they click on this page is to opt into your email list. The reason why I like to keep my landing pages really simple and decluttered is because people are coming from my Facebook ads, and so they're usually on a mobile device. So having a lot of content on a landing page is sometimes not as effective as keeping it really simple and clean. So let's jump in and recreate it. So the first thing you want to do is click on this bright blue button, Create New Lead Page. Then you want to choose your objective, whether that be generating leads, making sales, or something else like brand awareness, or a thank you page, or an event registration page. Now, it doesn't really matter which one of these you choose. It's basically just going to provide you with different templates that LeadPages have for those different objectives. So when I select generating leads, I then can select from a range of different templates within that category, such as free guide, free consultation, a webinar, discount, or coupon offer. So if I were to select webinar, LeadPages would give me some of their best converting templates to promote a webinar. If I go back and select free guide, which is what I'm going to show you how to do today, then they give me a few different options for creating a free guide landing page. Now it's important to note that all of these templates are customizable. Everything from the background to the color of the button and the logo and the images, everything is customizable. So this is really just giving you the layout template and guide to what you need to put into your landing page to have it convert the highest possible rate. All right, so I'm going to select this template down here because it's a very close match to the one that I've created. And then as that loads, we're just going to give it a name. I'll just write example 1 and continue. And then we're just going to go in and edit that template to have it match our branding and offer. Okay, so if we start from the background to the forefront, the first thing we want to do is change this background image. So to edit the background, we're just going to click on that edit button, and that will open up our page layout. And then we can select to upload a new image from our computer or use our library of images. Now, because I've been on LeadPages for a while, I definitely have a lot of images that I can choose from. So I'm just going to select one of these and insert. So you'll see now that that is the background of my landing page. And then I can close this editing window to get a bigger view of what that's going to look like. So then I'm going to come in here and edit my logo. So to edit anything on the page, what you want to do is click on the icon or the section that you want to edit, and then a toolbar will pop up. And that allows you to either edit the image, provide a link so that when people click on that image, it takes them to another page, or change the image completely. So in this case, I'm going to first change the image and upload my own logo to the page. Now, if I want to increase the size of that logo, I would click on this little paintbrush icon. So my max image width is currently 150. Now, if I uncheck that box, you'll see that that logo image becomes its true size, which is just way too big for this page. And if this happens to you, then you can simply reduce the width by using this toolbar here, this sliding width bar. and you can change the size like that, or you can set a max image width here, as I have 150. And then you can either put your logo to the right, to the left, or center. Now, obviously, it's important to try and stick to their templates because they are proven to convert at a high rate. The next thing we want to do is change our text. So to change the text, all you need to do is click in the text box, highlight the text and delete it, and then paste or write your own copy. Okay, and then like I said, everything is customizable. So to change the font or the color of this text, I just highlight the text and a new toolbox will appear. And that's when I can select to center or have the text to the right, change the font or the color. So I'm actually going to change this color to one of my brand colors. So I'm going to change that to pink. And then I'm going to go and change the text that appears underneath that headline. So I'm going to actually take out these dot points, and I'm just going to have a one-liner to say everything you need to consider before you launch your next campaign. Again, I'm going to highlight that text, I'm going to center it, and I'm going to increase the size just slightly. Perfect. And then the next thing we want to do is change the button. So as I mentioned, everything's customizable. To change the button, you just click on the button and that's going to open up that little toolbar where you can change the color as well as the color of the text if you wanted to, but I'm going to keep that as white. And one final thing that I wanted to show you is how to change this white background. For example, if you wanted to make it a little bit more transparent, what you want to do is go into your page layout, which is on the left-hand menu bar. And when you click on page layout, if you go back, you will see the sections of your page. So you have your main content section and it's got 2 rows, which are up here and down here. So if I go into row 1, I see the column content and I click on that one, I can see that the background color is white. Now, if I wanted to remove that background color completely, I would just click on this icon here. And as you'll see on the right-hand side, that completely removes the background. And then if I wanted to add a new page color, I could go white, and then I'd use this toggle to make it a little bit more transparent. And then I would simply go back and exit that and look at my new page. Now the only other thing I have to do here is change this to be my business name, and then I could also link this to my privacy policy and terms and conditions. All right, the next step is to change the pop-up box that appears. So to do that, what we want to do is click on this button and click on this link icon, and that's going to open up our email pop-up form, and then we can edit that pop-up form. So this is what is going to appear to our audience when they click on that button. And the same process is applicable. We can simply edit any part of this lead box using the widgets on the left-hand side. So if we wanted to add more text below the headline, we could just drag and drop to have a new text box appear. So I'm going to keep "Where should we send your free guide" in there, and then in this text box here, I'm going to say "Enter your details below and we will send it straight to you." And then I'm going to highlight that text just to make sure it's centered. And then the final step is to integrate this with our email marketing platform. And as I hover over this sign up form here, you'll see it says edit integrations. So when I click on that, on the left hand side, a new pop-up field appears, and this is where we integrate this with our email marketing platform. So if I click on add an integration, all my existing integrations will appear. So I can select my ConvertKit account and then choose what list I want to add my new subscribers to. So I'm going to select the Ultimate Facebook Ad Checklist because that is the list that I have in the email marketing platform with my automated email sequence to go out to my new subscribers. And there's also an option to get ConvertKit to notify me of each and every new subscriber to my page. Now, if you don't want single notifications from LeadPages, then you can simply delete this Notify Me button, and that way people will just go straight to your email marketing platform and at the end of each day you can either review how many leads you've got or set it up in ConvertKit for ConvertKit to email you every single day with how many new leads you've received. So then we want to go into the second option here, which is your fields. And this is where we can add extra fields to our pop-up box. So one field that I definitely recommend you adding is a first name. And that's simply because it allows you to make your email marketing platform pick up their first name and then use that to personalize each email that you send out. Okay, so on the right hand side now you can see first name and email address. And if I go add field, I can also add a GDPR checkbox. So that just allows people to consent to receiving emails beyond the email that they receive for the free guide. So all you'll need to do is paste your link to your privacy policy in here and then click done. Now the final step you want to take is the action step. So this is pretty much telling LeadPages what you want to do with subscribers after they've filled out this form. And what I recommend you do is send them to a dedicated thank you page. So a thank you page is just another landing page that you create that says, thank you for signing up, here's what you need to do next. And this is a great opportunity for you to drive traffic back to your Facebook page to get them to like and follow you on Facebook. It could be driving them back to your website, or it could be providing them with that downloadable guide then and there. What I will say about a thank you page is that it's critical if you want to use Facebook custom conversions and custom audiences to track people who sign up to your guide so that you can track your return on investment when it comes to your Facebook ads, and also retarget people that have signed up for your guide. So in your sales funnel, if your funnel is to get people to sign up for this guide and then deliver them new ads to register for your webinar, then it's definitely critical that you have a dedicated thank you page. So if I click on lead page here, it's going to open up a list of my other lead pages, and I can simply search for the thank you page that I've already created for this checklist. So I'm going to click view here just to give you an idea of what this thank you page might look like. So in this thank you page, I've just said you're one step closer. The ultimate Facebook ad checklist will pop into your inbox in the next few minutes. While you wait, jump over to my Facebook page and watch my latest tech tip videos on all things Facebook. All right, so I'm going to select that thank you page. So now I know when leads opt into this box, they're going to be redirected to that page. And then I'm going to click save and close. Now the only other thing that I can see that's bothering me is the color of this button. So again, to change that color, we just click on that text box, click on the green button, and then change it to one of our brand colors. And I might just change the color of this headline as well to maroon color. Perfect. So once you're happy with how your landing page looks, you can preview it. The benefit of previewing it in LeadPages this way is that you can preview it on different devices. So that's what my lead page is going to look like on desktop. This is what it's going to look like on a tablet, and this is what it's going to look like on a phone. So as I mentioned to you, this is definitely a high converting landing page for mobile devices, because as soon as they click on that link to download the guide, they're going to have that button right then and there above the fold. They won't have to scroll. They won't have to be distracted by anything else on your website. And then once you're happy with that, you can simply click publish. Once that page is published, it will appear as a new lead page in your list of landing pages, and you'll also get a link for you to share that landing page on Facebook. So all you need to do is copy that link and paste it in your browser, and that page is good to go. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any other questions relating to Facebook ads or sales funnels, landing pages and email marketing, comment below and ask me any questions and I'm happy to answer them. Make sure you hit subscribe to be notified of any new videos, and I shall see you shortly. Bye for now.